Hello guys, it's Jed Skeptic Media here. I'm just going to do a wee video response to Antonio Subrat Strikes Back's Flat Earth Won't Get in Our Way video. So I'll take it through guys, I've already listened to it, so I'm not going to give you on the spot reaction like I've never heard it before, because I've heard all this crap before and I'm actually giving it another view, which is quite bad. Anyway, I'll take you through it and we'll see what he's got to say for himself, eh?
Hi, do you know what? I just watched the video by the channel Flat Earth Consequences, and it's brought my attention to something that's been there, hovering around. I've not really been able to, put a pin on, and it's this.
It's been there hovering around, but you've not been able to put a pin on. Antonio, you really need to learn how to articulate yourself properly, because the way you speak,
I'm fucking pissed off.
He's effing peed off. Right guys, if you've got children in the room, tell them to get out, because it gets worse than this.
There are shitheads out there. There are channels dedicated to criticising.
I've never ever called anyone a shithead. In any of my videos, I've mainly based my videos on satire. And when there is people in my videos, I don't name and shame them in the videos. I don't really put their names under the image. They're just there. People can research them themselves. So, Antonio's getting a bit explicit here.
Just totally dedicated to criticising other people. Well, no more. I'm not.
No more. I'm not
paying any more attention to any of those channels. Their comments, anything. Block, deleted, gone.
At the end of the day, Antonio, I didn't comment on any of your videos. It's all of you guys that comment on my stuff. So block me if you want, because I don't comment on your stuff. I watch your videos with Nathan, and they're a lot of shit. So let's hear what else you've got to say.
There are people out there who are literally lying through their teeth while playing personas, criticising other people who are genuine, as if...
Who's genuine? Criticising other people that's genuine. Who's genuine, Antonio? I've looked in this flat earth for over a year and no one's genuine. Because, do you know the genuine people? They realise it's bullshit and they get out. That's why there's no genuine people in it. They're all charlatans that's left. They realise they've got something good and they don't want to let go, but they can't prove it. Ask any flat earther for a working model. They can't show you one, because it doesn't work.
The genuineness is...
The genuineness. Is that a word, Antonio?
Part of a character. No, people are genuine. And then there are real personas, adopted personas, scripted characters. Oh, I would say, oh, wait, let me do that again. And then bring my hand. No. First, I'll bring my hand up and then laugh.
He likes to really go through the routine. You're playing his wee character,
Shitheads like Orphan Red, Vancouver, BC, Jed Skeptic Media.
Pardon me. I've never called anyone a shithead. You've got to have a bit more respect than that, Antonio. And you've got to be aware that your audience don't like all this cursing. It's not good. And they have to tell their children to get out of the room. And it's not very nice. You talk enough crap as it is without you swearing. So...
Laurie and Laurie. These people, what the fuck are they doing? A diamond map where the fucking sun teleports?
True. That is ridiculous. But that just proves Flat Earth is a lot of crap, because they say unless the Pac-Man system is there, Like, without the Pac-Man system, there's no flat Earth. And come on, guys, does anyone believe the sun teleports? So that is a load of crap. I do agree with Antonio on that one. But the guy can't produce a model himself. At least Laurie and what's his name? I can't remember. Larry. At least they've tried to produce something to be criticised. But they think that people are too stupid to critique it. Diamond maps, Pac-Man, I agree, bullshit. But the guys at the Flat Earth and Mechanics and Globebusters and I wouldn't say Flat Earth and other hot potatoes, that's not even a proper, I wouldn't even say that was a proper Flat Earth science-based show. That's just like a chat show. So I won't even, that's just to, that show is just to put people in the attention of other people. So I wouldn't even class that as a proper science show. But anyway, I'll let Antonio carry on with his rant.
How laughable do you want flat earthers to be? Okay, the sun does not teleport. Okay, do you understand this? It does not teleport.
I understand that.
It stays above the flat earth continuously doing a circle.
Does it? Does it really? See, they just, it's one falsity for another.
Okay, people can sail on the oceans from one continent to the other continent. They don't disappear and reappear. Yeah.
He makes himself sound clever by ripping apart the teleportation theory that Laurie and, damn, I forgot his name already. Sorry, man. They guys. He's rubbishing their theory and trying to make his one look good by rubbishing theirs, but it's all crap, guys. It's all crap. Just ask to see a working model. Antonio's tried to draw one a couple of weeks ago. Ridiculous crap. It's just a Gleason's map, but with something moved a wee bit, and it's just bullshit. Cammy just comes up with some kind. Oh no.
Fucking half-wits. What the fuck are you doing? Really, what are you doing? Oh, I can't quite describe my thing because it's too complicated. No, you can't describe it because it's a fucking half-baked story.
Well, why don't you describe your map? Why don't you describe your model, Antonio? Exactly what have you done for Flat Earth? Really? Think about it. What have you done for Flat Earth? What have you done for Flat Earth? Name one thing you have done for Flat Earth. Nothing. You just sit there philosophizing your new age bullshit all day, all night. No job. Just sit there all day, all night.
That's why. So fucking stop it.
Sorry for the language, guys. If you've not seen this video, it's ridiculous.
And that's all from me. No, not really. So, the reason for this little freaking rant is that I'm just so sick and tired of people who think that their opinion matters simply because it's their opinion.
Pop calling the kettle black here, Antonio? Who said your opinion matters? Your opinion doesn't matter either. Listen to yourself. Take your own advice. Take your own advice.
They think someone's a shill, so they're going to dedicate themselves for a short while to exposing that shill, and then turns out they can't expose anything because they're not actually a shill. Okay? So, there's people who are going to lie, who are going to pretend like they have some kind of crystal ball or, some magic mirror that tells them that a relation...
The way Antonio explains stuff, it's just like, get to the point, man. What's with these childish analogies? The crystal ball and and the tarot cards and he's such a weasel. He's such a weasel, guys. I won't use the language that he uses. I'll just say weasel. I'll just use animal references to the people. Right, I'll continue. Or as Jeff Stewart says, continue.
Relationship is scripted, Orphan Red Lucretia. Not that I told you that I was having something with Patricia. You don't say that bit, do you? You try to pretend like, oh, you have some kind of connection, to the players of the avatars on this simulation that you think you're in, where Lucifer, at the end of the day, is going to create you, make you be goddess of your own universe, you fucking half-wit. Okay?
That's a bit aggressive towards a woman, in my eyes. You wouldn't speak to women like that around my area. I think it's not called for, and I think Antonio should apologise for the way he was speaking towards ladies that way, especially Orphan Red. But to be honest, I've watched Orphan Red and she's never said anything bad about anyone. I know she's these characters, even Sasha's a character. No one knows the real Orphan Red, and I guess she's probably quite smart. She's attracted a large audience because she's a good-looking lass. And she's got talents, a couple of them, and she's used them. And she does do things that I find suspicious, but I just don't think. I think it's wrapped up in this character and this bubble that people don't take it that seriously. Whereas these guys, Nathan, Antonio, David Weiss, Globebusters, Bob, Jiren, Morgile, Math Powerland, Eric DeBay, God, I could go on. The list just goes on. Rob Skiba, God, the whole Jesus thing's coming in now. If it's no one thing, it's another. It's just they're just creating divisions everywhere, till it all collapses in on itself and creates a one world, till everyone's sick of fighting with their dogmatic beliefs. I'll let Antonio continue his rant.
Using terminology to sound superior doesn't make you superior. In fact, you're not that freaking bright.
No. Having a better vocabulary means you can articulate yourself better when you're trying to explain ideas or theories or even just philosophy in your thoughts. That's where having a better vocabulary makes you more superior with wordsmith. Unlike you, Antonio, so I think you're a bit jealous that way. I think you're jealous. You've got that wee bitchy jealousy with Sasha. It's like that. It's like that catty jealousy that women have between each other. When I watched Orphan's reaction video to you, she said you were attractive if you muted it. She didn't even say anything that bad, and you've reacted like this. So just give her a break, eh? Right, we'll let Antonio continue.
If you were, you'd know that you're surrounding yourself with the lowest common denominator. Bravo! Okay? If you want to be the brightest of the stupid, brilliant. Go for it, you fucking imbecile.
The brightest of the stupid. This guy just talks in riddles. It doesn't make sense most of the time. It doesn't make sense. I think I'm starting to feel sorry for him. He keeps looking up like that, like he's got a gun pointed to his head. I think he's been made to make this vlog. I don't know why he's been so explicit with his language. He's been quite deliberate with that. If new people come to Flat Earth and they find this just right away because it's the newest video, they're going to hear this guy swearing, and these people are representing Flat Earth, and you've got this guy just constantly swearing and being abusive to women as well. Calling people shitheads, and it's not very nice, guys. It's not very nice. You should apologise for this video.
So, that's it. No more time for these people. And I'm sorry if this kind of gets you a bit het up. I'm a bit het up, okay? I've watched the channel, Flat Earth Consequences.
There's that channel again, and he's left a link. It's like he's trying to plug this channel at the same time. Why did this channel suddenly make him click?
What he's saying is so freaking true. There are people out there who are just criticising stuff just for the sake of criticising, not contributing. Criticising people who are contributing. That.
What have you contributed, Antonio? Apart from your wee wedding or whatever that's happening over there. What have you contributed? Apart from hundreds of hangouts who are just pointless talking and new age garble and pseudoscience and alternative medicines and all this crap, all this Kundalini, Hinduism, Buddhism rubbish where you're reincarnated, so who gives a damn about life, eh? You become back as something anyway. Didn't give a damn. Let's become one, because we're all going to come back as fucking daffodils. These guys just talk utter crap, just like I was doing right now. I was just trying to emulate what they say. It's hard. It's hard to talk fluent bull crap the way these guys do. It's hard. It's like an art. It's an art for them. They must have went to some college, like the college of bullshit, to learn to speak like this, because it's really hard to smash so many crappy words together in a fluent way to convince people of this.
That's the best thing. The height of hypocrisy.
The best thing.
You know, criticising Globebusters, Jaren, anybody who's actually doing something. And
what have they done? What have they done?
Then there's people using criticism to try to bring attention to themselves because they have a model that's half-baked, like the diamond model. And, anybody using the Gleasons is a paid shill. No, we're not paid shills. None of us are paid shills.
No, anyone using a Gleason is using a model that doesn't work. That's what people are saying. They're not saying that anyone that uses Gleason is a paid shill. And the way you sit with the Gleasons, situated by your head, makes you look like you're up to something with symbolism. But no one's saying you're a paid shill. You're pushing certain philosophies. You're trying to gather a certain following, and maybe at the end of the day you'll start getting paid, but you're not getting paid right now. Look at the state of you, mate.
And people out there saying, where does all their money come from? Where are all these people getting the money? Where does your fucking money come from? How about the next time you put that comment out, any of you, okay, Reverse Course or any of those weirdos. Next time you put that comment, how about you state first where your money comes from and then ask the question.
It's like confession with these guys. It's like going back to church. You have to go to confession. You have to get behind the booth and confess all your sins and who you are, your face. They want to know everything about you so they can control you. Because the more they know about you, the more they can control you. Simple.
Okay, thank you. Now, for anybody else out there who's kind of sensible, let's just bear this in mind. The Earth is flat.
Prove it then. Prove the Earth is flat, Antonio. Provide a model to show your people that you're saying the Earth is flat. Well, provide a model. Provide the proof that the Earths rotate in different hemispheres. Like, what proof have you got? Lunar eclipses. Are you going to say Rahu? Are you going to say a black sun? What are you going to say for a lunar eclipse? None of yous can answer those simple questions. And until you answer those three questions about the rotation of the stars in different hemispheres rotating differently, the lunar eclipse, and a model, those three things, answer them, and people should start taking the flat earth seriously. But until that happens, you can't take these people seriously. So the earth isn't flat yet, people, until they can prove it.
Okay? The oceans, at least, are flat. The mountains are not flat. The mountains, okay? But it's flat. The world is freaking flat.
See, how many times he's got to say it? Flat, flat, flat. Just to brainwash you.
We don't know what's going on above us, and we never will. Maybe
you don't know what's going on above you. But earlier on, you were saying that the Earth rotates around you. You're saying the Pac-Man or the teleporting sun theory is bullshit because the sun rotates above you. You said that, and now you're saying you don't know. Make up your mind, Antonio. And stop looking up to the left. You're making me nervous. I think someone's pointing a shotgun at you.
It was designed to be a conundrum. Maybe it was designed to say, you can't figure this out because it was made by an intelligence far greater than yours. How about that? Maybe we can't figure...
That's what they think, that this psyop on YouTube is something created for them that makes them more intelligent than you that's following it. They feel superior. They feel superior because they know it's bullshit, but you think it's real. So that makes them feel smart. That's it.
Everything out, but we can figure a lot out. We can figure how things function within the area that we can test. We can't figure how stuff functions in realms we can't test. That would just be entering into fantasy, where you can't disprove anything. I say Gandalf has got pretzels in his pockets. You can't prove he hasn't.
That's how you get these religions like pastafarians, that they believe in the spaghetti monster. It's all faith-based. You can use that thinker on everything. Everything. You could say there's 100 people getting killed in Australia right now, and someone could say, no, there isn't. You could say, well, prove there isn't. No one can prove it. You could use it for anything. You could say there's a guy outside with 4 arms digging 100 feet underground somewhere. And so someone could say, no, there's no. And you could say, well, prove it. You could use this. You can use this for everything.
I think it does. Otherwise, how did they survive out in the wilderness all that time? So, what we're opposed to, and we're opposed to this in a peaceful way. No need for
So why have you been so aggressive, Antonio? If you actually watch my videos, they're mostly satirical, and the ones that are a wee bit more serious, I don't go attacking people. I don't say names, and I don't attack them personally. If people can look back at my videos, but you're getting really aggressive here, and I think it's like a reaction to my videos, because they're getting better, and they're going to get even better. The more pseudoscience you talk, the more you try and rewrite history and rewrite. You try and say that nothing ever existed. Like, all of history has been written. All of medical history has been rewritten. All of cartography has been rewritten. Everything's been rewritten. So we wipe our minds like little kids, and we beg you for information of the real reality, which is bullshit.
Riot gear. We're opposed to all the negativity. Maybe it's a necessary negativity. Maybe we will live in this dualistic night and day.
No, you're opposed to people asking you questions about your belief. And when you can't answer them, you block them or delete comments.
World, I almost did a little sexy dance there.
Please don't.
Maybe duality is one of the things necessary for this existence to function. Yes. And maybe striving to improve that.
New Age like to push duality. They like the whole black and white and darkness and light and good and bad. They like to push this sort of split thing. And when you think about it, there is only one. There isn't darkness. There's only lack of light. And there isn't cold. There's only lack of heat. It's just, but they like to split everything in two. And they never ever take the grey area either, these people. They never ever take the middle ground. You notice I've got subscribers that are flat earthers, concavers, I've got globers, of everyone, because I don't take sides until I see like the proper proof. And they all know these people are lying, so that's why we're all looking for truth here, and we know these people are lying, so that's why I've got support. And I've got a good set of subscribers right now. I'm really happy with them, and the comments have been brilliant, guys. Really driving it home.
It's one of the functions of this reality too. We don't know, but we're opposed to.
Well, get off YouTube and stop talking then.
The pharmaceutical industry, all of the lies and distortions. We know the entities. We're opposed to all.
Is that all you could say? The pharmaceutical industry? Could you not say the banks? Could you not say the Freemasons, the Jesuits, the Satanists, the Wiccans? You could have made a big list there, but all you could say was the pharmaceutical industry. So that's so you could push your New Age bollocks, alternative medicines. Oh, it just never ends with these people, guys. And until it ends, I'll still be around to criticise them.
All those we call the New World Order or the Illuminati or the Bilderbergers or these organisations that we know.
Bilderbergers. Is it? I thought it was Bilderbergs. Bilderbergers. Is this a new Bilderberger? Is this a new place you can? Oh, it sounds. That could be an idea. Bilderberger. That could be a.
Are there just to curtail freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and freedom of speech doesn't mean the right to say any gibberish you want.
It does. It does. Freedom of speech means you can say what you want, even if it's gibberish, Antonio.
And demand that people pay attention.
As long as you're not harming, you're not trying to go out to harm people, and you're not threatening abuse and terrorism, stuff like that. You can say what you want. You can say what you want.
You have the right to say anything you want, but you don't have the right to have other people pay attention to it. They have the right to call you fucking half-wit and not pay attention. That's how it works. That's freedom of expression.
Really?
You can express what you want, and they can express.
When could we force people to listen to us?
Not paying attention to you.
I'm just helping people have a different. I'm the different point of view. You can't have the same point of view on everything. Imagine going to a parliament. Imagine going to a parliament in Flat Earth. It'd be the most undemocratic parliament you've ever seen, because they'll all be agreeing with each other. There won't be one opposing party to these people. It's a dictatorship in their little scene. And they talk about freedom of speech.
That's freedom. That's
freedom.
What it means. It doesn't mean you have the right to demand other people pay attention to you. Fuck you if that's what you think. So,
sorry for the language, people. It's disgraceful. These people should know that there's kids around, and their followers aren't just men sitting on their own. They've got kids and stuff.
Oh, we're opposed to a big freaking deal, okay? We're opposed to fantasy scientists and fantasy government.
Well, you've been pushing a lot of that recently, especially fantasy doctors, your orgone guys and your metaphysics guys that can heal people from distances, and what was it? The Metal Heart Foundation. You're pushing that, just pseudoscience, all of it.
And fantasy fucking medical companies who are just lie left, right.
If you check out my pseudoscience episodes, I done a live hangout going through all the research. These guys were pushing it, and it's pseudoscience. My wife is a nurse, and she had to go through years and years and years of studying college, university, and I think she knows a lot more than these people. She works in it every day. And I'll take her word over these people any day. So never take these people's word for it. If there's anyone ill in your family, or if you're starting to doubt, should they go to the hospital in case they get euthanasia? Don't listen to these people. They're just fearmongers.
Right and centre, we're opposed to a pretty big freaking beast. Okay? We little flat earthers.
Me. the truth. You're opposed to the truth. That's a big beast. Because you can't run away from it.
Are opposed to a big freaking thing. Now, if you think your channel's going to kind of slow things down, steps that we're taking, progress that we're making.
What progress? You're going to track the sun again. And where's this map, Antonio? You drew a scribbly black and white crappy map the other day. I want you to show us a wee bit more of that, please.
If you think that you're going to manage to do that you're going to be able to divert our course to pull us towards the avenue you want us to take, if that's what you think you're doing, well, carry on. You will just get trampled. Yeah.
You sound like an old woman. People will if you think you can do what we want, you'll just get trampled. You'll just get trampled.
Metaphorically speaking, because you're not going to get in our way. So, bye-bye, all the bad people, and thank you for watching, all the nice people.
I don't think anyone likes your video, Antonio. Now go away, you piece of dog crap. Right guys, what can I say? If these are the faces of Flat Earth, and until they can produce some kind of model that works to some degree, until they can prove why the stars go anti-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere, and lunar eclipses, keep those three questions for the flat earthers and hit them with them all the time. And if they don't answer them and give you and pass you one YouTube video, they've usually got one of those shell videos that have been tampered with, and they'll say, no, check this out, and they'll pass you a star video, and it's just one. But you get, if you go and just research amateur star trails, you'll find people not into the flat earth just recording star trails. You'll find there's lots and lots that contradict this crap. Lunar eclipses, Bob, whoever will tell you Rahu or a black sun. This is all new age garbage too. You'll see in it a lot of symbolism, the black sun inside stuff, just nut. So don't accept the black sun rubbish either. And demand a model, because the globe's got a model out there and people use the globe, and I would trust the globe over any other model that I've seen so far, even though we've not seen a real picture of our Earth from space. I still think the globe is closer than anything that I've seen so far. So anyway guys, I just want to thank all my new subscribers for joining. I hope you're enjoying the content so far. I want to thank all my loyal old subscribers for just keep on providing me in the comment section with great ideas, just to keep the train moving. And they say we're not going to get in their way. They're not going to get in our way, guys. No way. I don't even have to reply to the troll comments anymore. I've got my own people to take care of them. It's great. It's great. And they take care of them with an intelligence that you'll not see in their comments. No way. Anyway guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Take care.